What's up everybody, Brian here in the Gecko Lab. Thank you for joining me. This is your weekly sales preview video. Happy Wednesday, Gecko family. How are we today? It's cold here in Denver. We got one of those, what do they call it? The polar vortex, the vortex of the polar. Something happened. It's 4 degrees outside. I'm not loving it. Next week's gonna be better. I'm looking forward to some warmer weather, maybe getting up in the mountains, doing a little riding, going for a drive, and of course, shipping geckos out. Next week looks like it'll work for shipping geckos out. On the subject of geckos, I got some good ones. This week there's some nice geckos this week. Let's just get into it because I'm excited to show you. This could be my favorite weekly lineup of the year so far. All right, everybody, we are gonna start it off. Yes, start it off. The first gecko is this male axanthic, 33 grams. I've got it priced at $22.99. He's available right now at altitudeexotics.com if you're interested. Color-wise, darkness-wise, they don't get better than this guy. Stunning. Look at the white tips on his crest. Right here down the back. I love it. As dark, as deep, as rich of a black color as they can possibly get. Again, this boy's 33 grams. I got him priced at $22.99. If you're looking for the highest quality, darkest dark visual male axanthic, don't sleep on this guy. Definitely one of the best I've put up for sale in quite some time, and he's available right now at altitudeexotics.com. Cruising right along after that, we've got this female extreme harlequin. She's sitting at 30 grams, priced at $549. Okay, so let me show you what I love most about this girl. For one, the contrast and the quality of her color. Look at that. I love that so much. It doesn't get any better. That deep, dark, rich base color, crisp lines between the base and the pattern, and of course that white spot trait. Look at all those white spots cruising right down along that line. You get more white spots on, let me move my head, the back leg right here. Oh, just a gorgeous girl. This is my favorite. Oh my goodness, this is my favorite extreme harlequin look in general. Overall, the great structure. Look at those big crests going down, more white spots down the dorsal. You can see a ton of those white spots on the back leg. These are my favorites for a number of reasons. You can breed them to so many different things to produce so many different animals. They go great with reds. I love them with lily whites. Caps and sables are now incredible examples of what you can breed these into, and of course breeding them into axanthics gets you white spot axanthics, which are really special. Lots you can do here. This girl's available right now. If those aren't quite what you're looking for, don't worry. You like spots, I got you covered. This ink spot female, 32 grams. I've got her listed for $7.89. One of the nicest ink spot girls I've sold in a long time. I don't even know if I had something this nice up for Black Friday. That was 6 months ago. We're on to a new year. This is easily the nicest that I've listed so far. Let's zoom in a little bit and have a look. Big black spots, just so many big black spots on this girl. Tons of freckles right there on the face. You guys know I just love those face freckles. It makes me happy. I really particularly like, for some reason, how many spots are on her front leg right here. I think that is so cool looking. She is just covered in black spots, a handful of small red ones as well. I mean, just look at that. So many black spots. That right there is what I love about Dalmatians, that contrast when you get that many spots covering this much of a gecko. Truly a top end breeding quality female, $7.89. She is up for sale right now. If you're interested, you can go pick her up if you'd like. Not what you want, don't worry. I'm gonna be right back. I got another gecko for you. Okay, did I tell you I was bringing the fire today or what? Next up, I've got this charcoal female, 28 grams. She's available for $16.99. This is what I love about charcoals. They are so deep and black and rich colored. They almost look fake. Even in person, they look this fake. This girl's one of the finest examples that I've got. That black color is so rich and deep. Beautiful. Now charcoals, there's been a lot of talk about how charcoals are just line-bred phantom pinstripes. They are not. Charcoal is an inheritable mutation, hypermelanistic. Beautiful example of that girl right here. If you're looking for a female that you can breed, it doesn't get any better than this. I've got even more fire geckos coming for you. Let's move on to the next one. There's a lot to get through. So let's say you really like that ink spot girl I put up a few minutes ago, but your budget doesn't quite stretch that far. Don't worry, I've got this girl. She is 36 grams, $289, significantly cheaper, and still has a ton of those big black spots. Now this girl is missing a toenail from a bad shed when she was a hatchling. I believe it's on this front foot right here. You can't quite see it in the pictures, but I'm gonna disclose it anyways. You gotta know what's up. Big black spots on this girl. I particularly like how large those spots down the dorsal area are. She's not quite on the level of that girl that we looked at previously, but for the money, this is a great value buy. Honestly, if you're just getting into things, if you're building projects, if you're trying to get bang for your buck, this girl is a better value and you'll get more out of her for the dollar than you will that really expensive girl. The really expensive one is a better suited for someone with a really, really top-end project that is really trying to produce the absolute best of the best. If you're trying to build up, bolster, or just start a project, this girl, you can't really go wrong. All right, so I've got two more geckos to show you for the day. The first one is this male. He's 100% het axanthic soft scale. He's 29 grams, $539, available right now at altitudeexotics.com. I really love the structure on this guy. Check out the size of that head, that perfectly triangular shaped head, long crest coming off the sides of his spikes there. And he's got that soft scale traits too. So you can see how clean and crisp that pattern looks. A soft scale trait does that sometimes. Nice pinning down the back. You could make some gorgeous axanthic pinstripes with a boy like this, especially with that structure. There's a lot of people that falsely say axanthics don't have good structure. I don't know where that really came from, but it is certainly not true, and yours are going to disprove that if you're breeding this guy with that big head. Well, that brings us to our last gecko of the day, and we're going to wrap things up with this girl. She is an empty back lily white axanthic. Now, this girl's 30 grams. I've got her listed at $31.99 on the website. If you are serious about getting into or bolstering your axanthic combo projects, this girl is a genetic powerhouse. I do not believe she is a super empty back, just an empty back. Let me zoom in a little bit on that back so you can see that gorgeous dorsal stripe going down. And of course that contrast and that amazing color this girl has. She brings so much to offer to an axanthic project. You could breed her back into cappuccinos. You could breed her to other empty backs, make some super empty back axanthics. You could do all kinds of stuff with her. A serious gecko that deserves a serious project and a serious breeder. She is available right now if you're interested. AltitudeExotics.com. All right, everybody, that's gonna wrap it up for me today. Those are our new geckos. They're all on the website right now, AltitudeExotics.com. If you're interested, head on over there and check them out. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow night live on Palm Street. We're auctioning off 30 geckos, a couple mystery boxes. We're gonna have a great time. Go live at 9 p.m. Eastern time on Palm Street. Follow us on the Palm Street app if you're interested. Even if you're not gonna bid on anything, just come hang out. We have a great time when I'm doing these. I can't wait to see everybody. As always, be safe, be kind to each other. I love you all. I'll see you soon.